shall we? Man, this phone does what it wants. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready for some boom, baby? Boom, 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 boom. Rise and shine. It's almost the afternoon time. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. Your host with the most is Marquis Saint. This is Saint's Addiction. This is the new hoodie. We're on a mission, not just wishing and pretending. We're out here doing. And that's why it's time to man the fuck up, because last night I had 1,000 flyers just disappear. My homie didn't answer. I left them in his car so he could distribute them, and I put my business in the hands of a man who didn't answer, and he let me down. No call, no show. And I'm trying to tell you this morning, this is how you man the fuck up, right? Don't put it on someone else. Don't let them be your willpower. Don't let them be your follow through, and don't let them be your accountability, because it comes down to you. Let's bless up, shall we? Saints Addiction, leg out. So, yeah, man. Been training this man, friend of mine, going into the conventions. I already do it by myself. I already know how to put flyers on a car. I already know how to go up to the window and just put a flyer right here and be done with life. You know, it ain't a hard job. But then if you don't answer the phone, don't answer the text message, put it on your father, make all these excuses, and then at 8:30 this morning want to text me on some, oh man, I went out there, there weren't that many cars, and my dad had my phone, and my dog ate my homework, and I'm full of excuses. And I was in, never more. I was so distraught, not knowing where the fuck my shit was at. Him not answering the phone, blowing him up on Messenger, blowing him up on text, and he's got all my flyers that I spent $140 on, and it's supposed to be distributed so I can make some money at this convention that I've been planning on for over a month. And to give away my power, my flyers, try to delegate and hire other people, I have another plan instead of complain. The guy that end up busting him because he looks weird, you know, you look out of sorts, they're gonna come and talk to you, just like the cops. Hey, you, come here, let me talk to you. You don't want to talk to the cops. You don't want to talk to the cops or touch the cops or have the cops touch you. The guy that runs the guy that runs the parking lot will do it for me. You know what I'm saying? There are people out there that have a way. There are people out there that find it in them to find a way to be happy inside. There are people out there that find a way to make their lives work for them. And then there are people out there that find a way to make an excuse and what will stop them. And this is what's the difference. I'm over here with no car, right? I'm in the air mattress in the back of my buddy's house, right? It's the first day of ASD, and I'm trying to figure out a way, even without the flyers that I had, to go down there, even though I got a badge, and see if it's in me, man. It's not like it's champs. It's not like Mike Tyson's there and Snoop Dogg's there and it's going to be fun. It's going to be work. It's going to be on these feet, but I need to get out this house, man. I need to find a way. Figure it out. And that's what the difference is. There's people that will look at a flat tire, even with a jack, even with a full spare, and call another man to come save them. There are people out here in the world where they know nobody's coming to save them. They know that you can go around the world, and wherever you go, there you are. And whatever you bring in you is in you. When you're doing a curb check a bitch like a smog. When you're checking yourself or you're trying to check somebody else, you're going to see it. Is it in you? There's some dogs watching the fights last night, right? Alex Pereira, he lost his belt. But guess what? It's a hard fight. The guy fucking pressed him, and he couldn't get off on his offense. It made him uncomfortable. Welcome to the world. You can be the champ 7 fights in a row, and guess what? One day, you're not champ no more. Ask Mike Tyson how Buster ass Douglas, right after his mama died, flatlined him. Now, he had knocked him out moments before. He did, and it was a long count. But that's not what counts. The ref let him back up, let him in that fight, and that's the next swing that counts. So it's like, you know, we try to count ourselves out. Oh, it's a knockdown. Oh, it's a slip. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Well, I got news for you, homie. It's all that. It's the slip, it's the fall, it's the rise, it's above it all. It's all of the inside you. When you can look at another human being and be like, okay, this dog got some fight in them. You know, you can see it in their eyes that they're ready for war. And that spirit, that fighting spirit that we all attain, that running rebel, you know, the fighting spirit inside of us that says, I'm not done. I'm not going to just take it lying down. I'm not just going to just let you take my flyers, $140, and just hope that you're going to run my business. I would never gone anywhere if I relied on other people. You got to, if it's meant to be, it's up to me, bruh. It's up to me. And that's Rich Abajian. Rest in peace, bro. You know, my old business manager, business mentor died on me, bro, and died on the whole crew. And it was just like, man, you can pick them, but you're not them. You're only you, and you're only responsible for you and the energy that you have. So I'm over here going like, okay, watch what's inside me. Not only do I get ahead of the game and go inside those places, I got a couple of flyers on me, right? I got like 10 flyers I can do something with. I can do a little bit of damage that way. I got another 1,000 flyers coming the next day. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take that kind of speed. It's going to take that kind of agility. It's going to have to take that kind of stick to itiveness that I'm going to make it through no matter what, no matter if my friend don't answer, no matter if I have no flyers, or no matter if I have no money or no ride. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It has to be in you. You got to be like, okay, this dog's here to fight. The soul, the spirit calls back and echoes from your ancestors and says, you rise. Time to shine. Do the thing you were born to do. And that's me. That's Mark Marketing. I'm born to do this. I'm born to talk. Creole people. Maybe it's my Aunt Marlene. Rest in peace, great Aunt Marlene. She would never shut up. You get on the phone with the Aunt Marlene, bro. Remember the old cord phone? Oh my God, you could never get her off the phone, bro. But we were talkers. I come from talkers. So for me, it's just chit chat. You know, it's a little bit of salesmanship, a little bit of stick to itiveness, but really it's follow through. It's like, will you keep showing up? Will you still persist? Will you keep getting back up? And that's what it is, man. And then there's going to be things, I promise you that, things unfathomable things, not even addictions, not even patterns, not even routines. It could be a person, it could be love, it could be something so powerful as a baby or life. You never know what's going to challenge you. It's in the ether. Most of us, we put stuff in our own life that's from this realm. Most of the other stuff is from the other realm, your subconsciousness, your the way you talk to yourself, you know, your ancestors, the rhythm to your beat, right? The thing that makes you breathe, the thing that you don't concentrate on, but yet you still breathe. Huh, interesting, right? And your hair, how does that feel? You don't feel it till you think about it. Another wavelength of information behind you. Maybe it's your star sign. Maybe it's your blood type. If you're in Korea, they think it's blood type. Actually, instead of asking how tall you are, they ask what blood type you are, right? Certain features, key features, intangibles is what they call it. When they go to play football, I love this story, but they put $100 in the back of the playbook, right? And the boys all, if you really read the playbook, then you would say, thanks for the hundo, right? Right off the bat. Anybody would say, hey man, there was $100 in there. Cool. They didn't say that. And in that, we go and look at situations and go, okay, this is crazy. You had me going through hoop after hoop after hoop, and you're not willing to put in the effort that I'm willing to put in the effort, right? There's people that are willing to show up. That's what I love about my NSEC.ai team that work just as hard as I do. You know, if you got quitters on your team, then you don't have a team. If you have people that, I remember Mr. Blue, Josh was like, yeah, guys, I'm going to build a website, and we should all come over here and use this other system. The other guy, Trent, let's all go, everybody sign up for WAP. And I was like, whoa. That's not what this team is doing. That's not what's happening. Same with his friend Ken. Man, I already loaded this bus. You're over here talking to the girl, try to look cool. Then you try to come in without paying attention, and then you got an attitude and started arguing. Lost souls. And the same thing goes for all of us. We'll pull shit and wonder why we're not moving forward with it. And then we'll hang on to that shit, spend more time with the shit, and it's still shit. And that's what's like, when my friends say, let's make a big bonfire and burn it, right? Like, let's make a big bonfire, just put it all in, and you bitch and I'll bitch, and we'll just all be in a big circle, bitch circle, a circle jerk. And then we'll be like, man, we just wasted a lot of time. There's a lot of time and emotions that feels like it's productive. It's almost like being on your phone, right? I'm on my phone, but I'm watching National Geographic, or watching TV, but I'm not doing laundry, or you know, it's a beautiful day outside, but I'm stuck inside, pumping myself full of a screen and fake dopamine. This is the attitude that I just won't do. So you can put it on your dad, you can put it on your phone, you can put it on any excuse that you want, but you're the one that has to live through it. And that's what I was thinking was so interesting, thinking about like a coach or somebody is it in you. You'd be so lucky to have somebody get up so early and coach you and stick to you and say, hey, I want you, stick to you like glue, and hey, I want you to do whoop de whoop, and want to see the best out of you. Most of us, we're the only ones watching. We're okay with the lies and disappointments. We can take the inner critic because we're the ones always criticizing. We're the only ones listening to our inner voice, and we're the ones that want to pump it full of the same shit instead of being in control of it, or trying to find the control. All right, trying to find that knob. You guys have all seen it. Get that 11 out of the 10, right? That knob is us. That's our frequency. That's our energy. I talked about it all week. And to be the master and commander of your control, the master and commander of that control, that knob, that control, alt delete, controlling your thoughts, alter your thinking, delete the negative. And that's what we end up doing. We end up holding the negative, see what's missing, put all our time and energy into that, and feeling that feeling. So instead of going in the opposite direction, go, you know what, let's change the subject. And everybody's had that conversation. Anyways, as Miss Jessica Duran would say, anyways, that means she wants to change the conversation. But anyways, why am I not getting neural pathways that say better things? What's the harm in doing the opposite of the one that's causing me harm? So if I'm over here and I've been listening to my parents, or I've been listening to society, or I've been letting the external be my internal, then I have no guide. I have no compass. Instead, what ended up happening is I wanted to watch myself be in control over myself, especially like through diet. These are the free hacks: meditation, fasting, drinking water, which I need to do. This is going for walks, being out in nature, camping, all free. D, all the above. E for effort, let's go. And most of us, that's not what we do. That's not what we do at all. We capitulate. We capitulate, meaning we bow down to our habit. We say, I'm not in control anymore. The habit is in control. And it's okay because I got what I want. And what's weird is we can't adjust the want. We can't turn that knob and say, okay, I have a need above a want. I have a stronger reinforcement to myself. That I can move this body and move this mind instead of letting the emotions move me. Me motion over emotion has been my new one, but goddamn, if that wasn't amazing, right? Me motion. I tell my body what to do. I could sit here in my head and play the role of it. I can do the total recall and just be in my head the whole time, but that's not what the journey is. It's a whole process. It's me getting to know myself. You wake up, you'll have moments. I thought about this the other day. Impulses are so strong. The wake up impulse is strong. The hunger impulse is strong. The going pee and poop is strong, right? These are all natural. And then pretty much you snap to, and then it's you. Odds are you're probably going through the same routine, sitting in the same seat, probably turning on the TV. I don't know what you watch, but it's probably happening. And we get in these comfortable routines. And I'm like, is that what's in you? Somewhere in between what aren't impulses, right? Like the bathroom, the eating, the sleeping, okay? Then I was there and I was myself, and I was like, okay, don't touch your phone. Don't like try to look for a distraction. Don't go check emails. Don't go check Instagrams. Don't go check messages. I just want you to chill, see what happens. And get to know yourself. My homie keeps suggesting the Vipsana, 10 days of no masturbation, no talking, and no opposite sex. No distractions. Just you in your brain all day. Not getting to run away with that TV you turned off. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. And not getting to run from our favorite device, this damn thing. And actually go play with our kids, right? Actually go outside and show them the new routine. These poor fuckers are just glued to the screen. We're getting paler by the moment. No one's getting any sun. I know, and vitamin D is so rare in Finland that they have to fucking get a vitamin D fan, bro. Look, I get it for free. Oh my god, look, there's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a trip. I gotta take a picture. Take it. Yeah, bro. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3. Jets with their little jets flying out. It's been a trip watching this every morning. And there's one too. Look how big they are. There's a beautiful blue sky. Planes on shirts. Trucks on shirts. You think I should buy them? Trucks on shirts. No? Trucks on shirts. What about cars on shirts? Oh, cars on shirts. I like vehicles in general, but I also like self-control. I like to have some kind of directionality. Even when I'm against the odds, it kind of brings the dopeness out of me. And I keep going, man, I need to get closer to this convention. I need to be on a mission to reach, preach, and teach people. I'm the one that built this damn thing. It's on my own willpower, my own fruition. It's not on a wishing. It's not on a woulda, shoulda, coulda. It's showing up every motherfucking time. And regardless if I had gas money, regardless if flyers, regardless if I had dependable people, reliable models, and that's where this all came from. The girl that I was in love with, the most beautiful girl, Brittany, ended up working the booth next to me, like right in front of us. And instead of being at my booth, I'm like, I had to go find another reliable model, and Amber showed up. She ended up cutting the shirt and doing her own crazy shit, but it was a good vibe. Everybody did their own thing. DJ Nasty Nate, we had the whole fucking booth inside Champs, you know, and we were a hit. We had a DJ that was kicking ass and taking dabs, and then the dab line started to grow, and I got the second warning. Like, I'm not gonna warn you again. I guess you can't smoke weed like that in Champs, but we were having a blast, bro. That's how you do it, bro. You get a free spot by putting them in the magazine and advertising, and then get a reliable model to show up last minute, even the other ones working the booth right in front of you. And there's all sorts of things like that, bro. Life is a full-on trip, man. You never get a chance till you get a chance, and then you start to see it, and that's what ends up being. You're a being getting a chance to experience, and it's up to you to take that adventure and choose the total recall and say, you know what, I don't want to play it safe anymore. You know, I like living on the edge. I like being dangerous. I like fucking pushing my limits. I want to see, and I'm not an adrenaline junkie. You don't hear me talking about, man, this is the biggest surf in the North Shore. I didn't get in the water in the North Shore. My buddy was like, you'll drown. I'm like, it's not even swimmable, bro. It's just for watching crazy motherfuckers do that shit. And maybe they got to do crazy shit like meth to feel the best. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they said. You know, like if I was doing it because I couldn't feel better doing something else. When you're in an addiction, you're giving up everything to feel that way as much as you can. And this is kind of that, is it in you? Do you want it to be in you? Is it the latency, the static, the what do they call it? Sedative qualities of dopamine, you know, the up high and the thrill of the life and high blood pressure, flush, feeling of amphetamines, right? You know? And then there's the no feeling nothing. Maybe like a gentle hug, maybe like a soft pillow, maybe like sleep, the opiums. And our brains, we're monkeys too. We went up in there. There's monkeys that wait for the fermented fruit and get drunk off of eating it, right? They wait for it. They actually fermented their own beer. So it wasn't like we invented beer. Monkeys invented beer, you know? And it wasn't like we invented weed. Weed was grown here, alien plant, if you will. So are mushrooms. Right? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro. Another alien situation. Yeah. And that's why I put it on like that. That's why I put it on like that, bro. I knew that there was something in the mycelium. I knew there was something in the marijuana. I knew there was something in the meditation. I don't get to sit there and ohm it up. I'm not sitting in a lotus position that would kill my butt, but I am very mindful of like watching sensations and seeing if I can control not the situation, but my sensations. If I can interpret it like I'm not under attack, then all of a sudden I'm not attacking back. That's been tremendous for me, you know. And nobody put hands on me. No one talked shit to me. One dude tried even coming up. I remember hearing the glass bottle, and I don't think he had one in his hand or anything, but he was trying to motherfuck me. And then I was like, all right, bro, you're done. And that's all I said. I didn't have to get up. I didn't have to do nothing. And but I meant what I said. And luckily, I didn't do anything crazy because then, guess what? If I would have clapped him, right? I would have felt powerful in the moment. But right behind him was the motherfucking landlord for the building, and I was already set up, and I wanted to stay. Probably wouldn't be the look if I beat him up, or if I beat up the best friend of the place where I stay, or if I'd let any of my dragons out of my cave, then I'm instantly responsible for the outcome. And it's not going to be brave. It's going to be destructive. It's going to be chaos. And I spent a lot of my time in chaos, and I thought it was them. They didn't understand me. And maybe, right? Like maybe it's not the right place. Like Mr. Beast said, he said, you know, I'm an awkward kid. It's not you, it's your environment, right? You can pitch it that way. What did I do with the motherfucking water? Fucking stoner. I think I threw it in there. Didn't I swallow it? That's what she said. Got a That's What She Said shirt coming. What else we got coming? The tank top. And it don't stop. And life don't stop, bro. You gotta keep swinging. Keep on. Keep on. Keep on. Keep on reaching high, reaching high, reaching high, reaching high. Keep on, dun, 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 dun. Keep on doing your thing. Uh, Keep on, dun, 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 dun. Keep it reaching up and do your thing. Mm-mm. The dreams, the back of your mind. Reach up, baby, do your thing. The dreams, the back of your mind. Boom, 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 boom. I love music. You know, I can't play any. They'll flag it. Even if my buddy's DJing, I knew they would flag it. 3 hours of work, they caught 2 songs. Some people's kids, they'll catch a nipple on a design and delete this whole account. I'm waiting for my secretary to snap in the game so I can delete all of it, but she wants to have a fucking personal crisis. My other buddy, he wants to use his dad as an excuse. I have no idea where my flyers are, but I gotta get into this game. I gotta find it in me too, bro. So, no ride. Okay. Take a shower, cool. Get down there, cool. I got a badge, cool. How many flyers to put in that parking lot? Not cool. They would have been in my backpack. See how my brain goes? So then I go, okay, what can I do? Get a ride over there. Get my badge. Go live. Show it off a bit. I don't know. If I walk around like that's not as effective for the print business. It's always the day before I made an impetus to them, told them just how important it is, and that'll never be as important to them as it is to you. And that's why I shouldn't have. I thought I had them trained. I went with them so many times. I was like, how hard is it to put fucking flyers? On the day it came, he disappeared, no call, no show. And I'm just like, fuck, he's got the flyers in his car. I can do this myself. It's a beautiful day. And I got my new hoodie and my new samurai shorts, bro. Come on, man. I could just walk around right now at the parking lot. I've already started to get phone calls. But time goes past, whether you make your shot or not, whether you leave your matrix or not, your patterns, whatever you're into, it's going to be you. And you can't be surprised. If you didn't change, nothing will change. And it's pretty simple input, output in the system. My system, this new system they're like, man, why you got no white? And I'm like, I got white in here. I pluck them out. You know, I got some more whites coming around. I'm hitting 45, trust and believe that. But at the same time, I saw a buddy from high school and he was great. Straight great. And I was just like, what the fuck? And my friend was like, what? You went to high school together with that dude? And I'm like, yeah, bro. Good old Tim. Roz 1. He don't want to be called Tim because he's got an ego. But he said, what's up? I was surprised at that. I thought he was going to ignore me and say what's up to Mark Goddard next to me. But he said, what's up? But I've known that kid since high school, bro. And we ain't kids no more. We're 45-year-old men in gray, bro. And I think it just comes from just like more of a... I just know what it feels like when people are yelling. You know what I mean? I already know what it feels like when people are being negative. I already know what it feels like if I live in that dark space. You know, I've spent a lot of time already there. That's how I phrase it and frame it, because it's true. Like so many decades of depression, you know, I could say for at least a decade of a combined of depression and just not feeling enough and that you're fucking up. And then now I'm sitting on the precipice of launching, and everybody will be like, 40 years of hard work was an overnight success, but it wasn't. No, hell no. It was been a lot of couches and a lot of homeless moments, even feeding the homeless, being homeless, and a lot of stolen moments, like people stealing stuff from my shop, and a lot of friends that stole from me at my house. Right. But then I was evicted from there too. It's a story, and we're gonna tell some Vegas stories, bro. We're gonna tell our stories, and hopefully it won't just be cathartic. Hopefully it'll be monetized, and hopefully people understand the motherfucking plan. It's the plan to get inside of ourselves, right? You want to have inner strength and inner locus of control in a way that you orient yourself. So this is why they call it frame. You know, you don't have to leave your frame. The situation will change, but you don't have to leave your frame. And I think that was the most powerful thing I've seen from like Nelson Mandela being in prison for 30 plus years, bro. But people respected him. It's the way that he held himself. It's the way that he treated everybody else too. So, you know, giving out respect, remembering people's names, what's important to them, their kids, staying respectful, even in a shitty situation like South African prison, right, bro? What's your excuse? You know? And I don't want to make what's your excuse shirt, but damn, that's what's stopping you. So, you know, if we can identify the culprit, maybe we can fix the topic. You know what I mean? And maybe, just maybe, you're brave enough to change it. You'll be the ambassador of change, to embrace and drive change. So that's this morning motivation. If you got anything out of this, go ahead, like, share, subscribe below. And but like always, you know, peace and love. And Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. The other side of your fear, the other side of your excuses, and the other side of the world, because that's where I'll be. Peace.